Hi there, it's Corey Frock and welcome to another episode of the Real Estate Insider. On my last episode, I talked about the multiple streams of income you can achieve through real estate investing, and specifically I talked about cash flow. So today I want to talk about appreciation and leverage. Now, if cash flow is the litmus test to help you decide whether or not to move forward with a property, appreciation and leverage are what are really going to drive your rate of return up for your investment. So I do get a lot of people asking me questions about why would they invest in real estate versus why they should invest in stocks, and they've got a tip and they can buy Bitcoin and they can make a higher rate of return. So I thought what I would do is just go through an example and let's take a look at this in detail. Now let's just say your average rate of return or your average increase on your stock price on an annual basis is 10% and your annual property appreciation is 5%. Now, I'm just making up these numbers. I don't think your average rate of return on stocks is 10%, and I know your average rate of return on, or your average appreciation on real estate is above 5%. But I'm going to stick with these numbers to prove my point. Now, let's say your great aunt dies and leaves you $100,000 to invest. So you have two options. You can invest it in stocks, or you can invest it in real estate. So you invest $100,000 in stocks at a 10% rate of return. After year one, you're going to net out $10,000. It's not bad. Now with property, you have $100,000. But here's the key. You don't go buy a property for $100,000. What you do is you leverage that $100,000 to buy a $500,000 asset. So you go to the bank and you get a mortgage and you buy a property worth $500,000. Now the banks will promote that, or the banks will support that, because you have a tenant living in the property, paying your mortgage, paying your utilities, paying your insurance, etc., and they will allow you to leverage that. They do not allow you to leverage $100,000 to buy more stocks or $400,000 to buy more stocks. So anyway, you have now a $500,000 property, and after 1 year, it nets you an increase of $25,000 at 5%. Quite the difference. Now let's say you look at it over 10 years, your stock will net you a gain of $159,000, where your real estate, the same property, will net you a gain of $714,000. That's not a small difference. In fact, that difference is $555,000. That's a significant amount of money. That's the power of leverage and appreciation with real estate. Now, if this interests you and you're looking to figure out how to get into real estate investing, give me a call, 647-468-2596, or just hit reply to this email and we can catch up live. Until next time, take care, and I'll talk to you soon.